Right, you know where we're at? We're here in Knoxville, Tennessee. We're at the Unveiling.
V4L.
All right, y'all. Roll with us.
Yeah, we got all of us here. Oh, okay. Straightening up, there you go.
Here, Mayor Daniel Brown is done by Carl Hess, who is our next speaker and the portrait artist of our current to soon be unveiled portrait. So, Carl, if you are here, if you can come forward.
Well, it's good to be here again, 8 years later, and this is deja vu for me. I remember looking to the right and to the left, and there was another portrait artist, and there was Mayor Daniel Brown and myself here, and I remembered how honored I was to be here. And me being a younger artist, trying to break into portrait art in the city of Dallas, in the city of Memphis as well, in the city of Knoxville, it's really challenging because I'm younger, and most of these portrait artists that you see that did the paintings on the wall more than likely are very professional master artists and have done plenty of portraits before. But 8 years ago, they took a chance on me, and it was an honor. And I stand here again, very, very honored. I want to tell you, however, there's a difference from the subject that I'm painting now and the previous subjects that may have been painted before. Men, as you can attest, we kind of wake up, shave, make comb our hair, hit the door, right? And men, when I paint every subject, for the most part, 95% of my subjects are men. And men probably do not put as much attention in their appearance. Meaning, before I unveil my portraits, they don't really ask to see it. They don't really make decisions ahead of time. Men, we don't plan before their portrait unveiling, things in life as well. And the difference from a woman, they are, this particular woman, assertive, confident, knowing that years later she needs to be represented correctly. And with her years in office, I've heard nothing but great things about her representation of herself. And this is a perfect testament of who she has been throughout the 8 years of what I've learned of her and how she treated this portrait. To give you insight, we were here till about 10 o'clock last night. Now, it's not because of her, it's because of I got in town about 9 o'clock and we met late at night. And it showed her passion for her city and her passion for her history of her city and wanting to be represented correctly. So in saying that, this was an excellent choice, and I am blessed again to be here to represent this woman who knows who she is and knows how she wants to be represented. And hopefully you guys can see the beauty that you see every day in this portrait for years and decades to come. Thank you all.
Carl, thank you for the talent you bring to this and for your commitment to making sure our mayors are properly represented. Thank you. Now, it's time to do the unveiling, and I think if the family would come forward and gather around the painting.
And Carl?
Exactly. And then, before we unveil it, I guess we should take the clips off the side at least.
Where's Judith?
Yeah. Get somebody else.
How do you want this done?
Okay, all right. Now, if you would help me, please, we'll count down from 3. Say 3, 2, 1.
thank you. Thank you all for being here. Thank you, Carl. Thank you for getting those silver streaks just perfect. One of those captured just the way they are. So thank you. You did a beautiful job, and I really, truly appreciate it. You know, in the 8 years since we first met, when you unveiled your portrait for Mayor Brown, you know, here he was from Memphis, went to school at UT, so lived in Knoxville, member of Overcoming Believers Church, did the portrait for Mayor Brown. He's now in Dallas building his business. So it's really wonderful to see how much you have evolved in those 8 years as well. Now he has a wife and 2 kids. Right there's his wife right there. So thank you so much.